Hello, e- e- happy April 1st, everyone. April Fools. We're not in the Matrix, but I do the best I can to, be myself, which I'm not pretty good at doing when it comes down to do things like that. That was kind of weird. Stop doing that. Anyway, the virus that's still going on around is still affecting a lot of people. It's been quite the few months, and if you're wondering why this side is not moving because it's my jawline. So I never had a stroke. Hopefully not soon, because well, uh, doing the best I can to keep myself happy and healthy, which is all that we can really do. And well, quarantine, 6 feet rule, and also the social distancing is taking its toll on people and me. When it comes down to always being on the freaking computer and watching the day news, that is one thing people needs to kind of get away from and live their lives to the best of their ability when it comes to staying home. The good news is I live in Ohio, and I'm sure other states would have the same positive note that you can go outside and walk, play, whatever, chores and such. So that's a good news. But when it comes down to public, can't really talk to people. You gotta stay 6 feet away and blah 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 and such and such. And uh, just common sense is the one thing that's going to keep everyone going, and this thing will eventually die off. If not, the virus is coming. The reason why I know that is because I talked to a psychologist. So yeah, I'm nuts in the head. So, not really, but I got anxiety. Who doesn't? Anyway, so, okay. So, what to talk about, really? Hmm. Well, the one thing is to make sure that you have really good personal hygiene. Wash your hands almost every single time you think you touch something that might be, covered with that type of virus and whatever. And shower every day before you go out. Shower every time you come back from the outside world. When it comes down to going into public and some food and buying all the toilet paper in the world. Yeah, just takes a fair share. Just take like one and then see how well that goes and then come back for another in a month. That's all we really have to do, people. Instead, they all just bought everything off the shelf and I haven't been to the stores yet. Which I'm so sad because I love going to the stores and buy Hot Wheels and Transformers and such. So that's kind of taking a toll on my heart here, but this is life for the past couple months since it's April 1st. So, anyway, yeah, okay, well, what was I going? Yep, personal hygiene, very important. Without it, then you're in trouble. Okay, keeping yourself occupied. The one thing you really need to do is do what you like to do in life when it comes down to for hobbies. Anything. If your hobby is on the computer, make sure that you don't get yourself sucked into the world of virus and politics crap and whatever else like that. Um, and those that really don't have a hobby that's relied on jobs all the time, I feel you 100%. Right now, I'm not working. I got myself out of the work a week before this. No, I think it was like a couple weeks before this Ohio shutdown was called for. But, yeah. So I tried doing the smart thing because my mother, she's going through health problems, so is my dad, but my dad's not as bad when it comes down to life is on the line cancer wise. Uh, so that's why I got out of work early. But they're going to accept me back, but I might have to take that no sacrifice, no victory thing one more time. The risk of losing my job and having the less chance of getting back into it again. It's like pushing the restart button, which is not always going to be easy for those that's going to come back to their jobs one day. Feeling for all of you. I wish you, everyone that don't have a job right now, to get back to life and jobs and stuff like that. So those that are suffering, just try to do something that, like, experiment on what you think that can keep yourself happy for a few more months. I know, a few more months. It's one day feels like a week. A week feels like a month. Weeks feels like a year. And months feels like 2 years. If that makes any freaking sense whatsoever. I know it does not, but it's kind of like when the world is on its knees, then time slows down completely. And everyone around you is not being smart, getting sick, dying, or those that you love is dying or was going to die soon in any way. So, yeah, it's a tough world out there. So, stay strong, everyone. Uh, Rooting for everyone, doing the best I can. All you can really do is do the best you can and care for everyone else and family and friends, stuff like that. So, we'll get through this together. Once it's all done, we all go back to our lives, but yet we can be better as human beings and be more, have more common sense and such like that, and things will be better. And hopefully we can learn from the stupid mistakes that has been made since this all started. So, anyway, Godspeed, and take care. Rich4more4/Rich Reels, out.